I'll have to get them to do anything to keep their minds.
Turn it into them by then.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe on Tuesday I'll call you, get a final.
Yeah, do that.
I need to figure out.
That clock's wrong on the wall. We have 5:30.
I do too.
So, call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mr. Merritt?
Here.
Ms. Burnett?
Here.
Mr. Amato?
Here.
Mrs. Chapman?
Here.
Mrs. Filippa?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Dr. Pickering?
Here.
Mr. Rose?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Notice of the executive session of November 13, 2023, which was for student discipline, real estate, potential litigation, and personnel. It lasted from 5:55 p.m. to 6:25 p.m. Public comments regarding the agenda. We have nobody that called in or signed in. 2023-2024 student representatives to the board. Concord and Junior Senior High School, Libby Bolton and Nathan High.
Good evening. My name is Nathan Hahn.
And I'm Libby Bolton, and we are from Crawford and Junior Senior High School. Some things that have been happening in our school is the varsity football team lost their first round of playoffs at Meadville on November 4th against Mercer.
Girls volleyball lost to Maplewood on November 3rd and won second place in Districts 10, Region 2.
Our school's marching band won the 2023 LMBA championships. They won all caption awards, all first AA class, and first overall.
Other school events include the senior class ran our school's yearly spaghetti dinner fundraiser November 8th to raise money for the prom this coming year.
Another thing is our school Spanish teacher, Mr. Kupladlo, is competing his 4 Siberian Huskies on the Team USA at the International Federation of Sled Dog Sports Dryland World Championships in Oviedo, Spain this weekend.
Our school's student council ran a food drive for the month of November, taking place from the 1st through the 21st. Student council officers advertised the food drive outside the local marketplace after school to get additional donations from town locals.
The biggest thing happening in our school right now is How Cool Is Your School? Our school STEM Academy created a video for How Cool Is Your School Out of This World competition for Erie News Now. After reaching the Final Four, we had an assembly 2 hours before the school, and it was broadcasted on live TV. Thank you.
Thank you. Meadville Area Senior High School. We have Lillian Hill, Sydney Holt, and Sophia Shaw.
Thank you for having us back to share important events at MASH. Since we last saw you, all winter sports and activities have started.
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Sydney Holt. I haven't been here yet because I was a volleyball athlete, but now our season is done. The boys football team played Juniata on Friday, November 17th in the first round of PIAA state playoffs. The final score was 7-21 with Juniata moving on to the next round.
Boys and girls soccer had their banquet last week. The boys banquet was held at Iroquois Boating Club and the girls banquet was held at the ICC.
Girls volleyball lost in the District 10 finals against Warren on November 3rd. Their banquet will be held at the Iroquois Boating Club on December 6th.
The basketball season started last Friday. They have their first scrimmage November 28th against Oil City at home.
The golf team, both girls and boys, had their banquet last Thursday, the 16th, at the Country Club.
Key Club will be having a coat drive for kids in need of coats over the winter cold months.
The swim and dive team are holding tryouts today, but their season officially started last Friday.
Ski Club is holding sign-ups tomorrow, November 21st. They will be traveling to Mount Pleasant this year.
Volunteers in our National Honor Society are signed up to ring the bells on December 9th outside of Walmart for Salvation Army, and they are also planning a fundraiser to benefit the Humane Society as well as other events to help out the community.
Last Tuesday, History Club members worked the election polls.
The Student Government's Executive Council went to Teal College for their Senator for a Day event. The 5 attendees were placed into different committees and learned the process of discussing legislative bills in the Pennsylvania General Assembly.
Thank you for your time, and I just wanted to take a moment to wish a happy birthday to my partner, Sydney.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next month.
Okay, thank you. Meadville Middle School. There. We have Carrie D. Caput and Arlene Rainey Jordan.
Rain.
Rainey.
Rain.
Yeah.
Dear CCSD Board, we hope everyone is well and enjoying the start of the holiday season. As we head into December, the MAM Student Council has some important announcements to updates to share with you.
We are excited to announce that the Gratitude Jar posters will be placed in each pod starting this very week. These posters will provide a space for students to reflect on what they are grateful for.
In addition, our students have been busy planning for our upcoming December dance, and we're thrilled to announce that the theme for this year's dance will be Barbie and Ken. We look forward to dressing up and having a blast with our friends at this dance.
We are also looking ahead to our Spirit Wear sale, which will be happening soon. Veterans Day, November 11th, was celebrated in the middle school by recognizing loved ones who are serving or have served in our military. Students have placed a star with their name on our wall. A presentation was also shared in advisory showcasing staff and their family members who have proudly served in our military.
On November 16th, MAMS joined the National Recognition of Children's Grief Awareness Day by wearing blue. Thank you to all the students and staff who participated and showed their support for those who may be experiencing grief.
We would also like to wish our boys basketball teams and wrestling team good luck as they kicked off their winter sports season on November 17th. We know that they will represent MAMS with pride and sportsmanship. Warmest regards from the MAMS Student Council.
As we approach Thanksgiving break, we would like to express our excitement for the upcoming celebrations. This week, the district and middle school staff enjoy their annual Thanksgiving dinner, coming together to share a meal and express gratitude for one another. Goodbye. I hope everyone has a good holiday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Moving along with approval of the minutes. Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following minutes. The regular board meeting of October 23rd, 2023, which is attachment 1, and committee of the whole meeting of November 13th, 2023, which is attachment 2. And is there a motion?
So moved.
Jeff?
Second.
Holly? Discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Committee reports. Melissa Burnett.
It's the first reading of the following curriculum. Teen Life Meadville Area Middle School, STEM Grade 7 Cockerton Junior Senior High, and STEM Grade 8 Cockerton Junior Senior High. Approval of the contract for language instructional education program services. Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the contract for language instructional education program services with Northwest Tri-County Intermediate Unit. And I so move.
Second.
Brian?
Brian.
There's questions or discussion? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Approval of the provider agreement with the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the provider agreement with the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. I so move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Holly? Any question, discussion? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Mr. President, did we skip public comment?
No, there wasn't anybody.
There wasn't any? Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, we skipped. Or, there wasn't any, sorry.
Okay.
So that motion carried. Extracurricular, Holly Chapman.
Approval of the PMEA events. Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following PMEA events. District Band, Meadville Area Senior High School, Bradford, Pennsylvania, January 11th through the 13th, 2024, at a cost of $1,839.10. Please see attachment 8. District Band for Cochran Junior Senior High School, Bradford, Pennsylvania, January 11th through the 13th, 2024, for $1,854.15. Please see attachment 9. And District Orchestra, Meadville Area Senior High School, down to Hermitage, PA, February 7th through the 9th, 2024, $1,744.20. Please see attachment 10, and I so move.
Second.
Jeff? Any questions or discussion? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Building and Grounds, Brian Miller.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following change order for the door security project at the Instructional Support Center. R.E. Johnson Electric, final contract adjustment for the unused field quantities allowance of $9,577, and that is money we're getting back. And it is attachment 11, and I so move.
Second.
Melissa? Questions or discussion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the purchase of a new John Deere tractor in the amount of $49,068.42, and I so move.
Second? Is there a second?
Second.
Holly? Any questions or discussion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the memorandum of real estate option agreement with regard to an option agreement for the exclusive right and option to purchase property for the Crawford County Career and Technical Center, and that is attachment 13, and I so move.
Second.
Jeff? Yeah. Discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion, or opposed? Motion carried. Finance, Mr. Rose.
Resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following financial activities: the Treasurer's Report for October, the financial statements, and the payment of bills, and I so move.
There's a second. John?
John.
Discussion or questions? Not all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
This next one's for the approval of Act 57, whereas Act 57 of 2023 provides the failure to receive a tax notice shall not relieve any taxpayer from payment of the taxes imposed by any tax district, and such taxpayer shall be charged with their taxes as though the tax notice was received. And whereas, wherefore art thou, wherein, hitherto, and henceforth, and I so move.
Melissa did a second. Any discussion or questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. You have the name on that?
Yeah, why don't we have Lisa jump in here, Jeff, and help you out?
Because we changed, I had an email, we changed names on this some, didn't we? Or-
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So I nominate Michaela Gibson as treasurer for Crawford Central School District for a period of July 1st, 2023 through and including June 30th, 2024. And I guess we need a motion to close nominations.
Is there a motion? Yeah.
So moved.
Brian? Is there a second?
Second.
Holly? So motion has been made by Jeff to nominate Michaela Gibson.
Yeah,
Vote to close.
vote to close.
Oh, vote to close, yeah. To a vote to close nominations. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
So resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby elects Michaela Gibson as treasurer for Crawford Central School District for the period of July 1st, 2023 through and including June 30th, 2024, and I so move.
Second.
And Melissa. Any discussion or questions? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Personnel, Jan Philippa.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves Dr. Thomas K. Washington as a consultant for the district at the rate of $50 per hour, effective January 2nd, 2024, and I so move.
Second.
John?
Any discussion or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the waiver and stipulation involving student B, and I so move.
Second.
Brian. Any discussion or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried.
Be it resolved that the Board of School Directors of Crawford Central School District hereby approves the following personnel schedules: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I, and M, and I so move.
Second. Ryan.
Right.
Any discussion or comments? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carried. Administration.
Thank you, Mr. President. I just want to say, first of all, congratulations, Second District. They just had a coat drive tonight, and I think they started out with 260 coats, and they probably gave out more than 200 coats tonight, gloves and hats as well. And so I just want to say that that was a wonderful drive. It's just to see that those types of things are happening in our district. And Dr. Noonan, you're going to have to give me the name of the group that we were doing the clearances for. I forget.
Reading Allies.
Reading Allies. So we also worked with Reading Allies, and we ran a clinic for them to get clearances, and we, along with MCC, the medical center, and a couple of other people, where we've gotten maybe about 12 adults clearance so that they can go in and be readers in the school and help out with reading. So I just want to thank Dr. Noonan for that, but again, another great community outreach where we're reaching out and helping people get their clearances and so that they can get into the school the proper ways. I want to just take a moment, and I wasn't going to say much. I talked to my team about it, but I guess I do have to. This is going to be the last board meeting in which full board meeting will all be in control of, and we're going to have some people that are going to be leaving us. So I want to take a moment to just thank them. John, Brian, Melissa, and in his absence, Delwood, this is their last meeting, and I want to thank you immensely for your service. I want to thank you for being such good board members, and actually, I want to thank you for being friends. I think sometimes people think that board members and superintendents are always enemies, and that's not the case. We wind up forming good relationships outside of those roles, and I respect everything that you guys have done and everything you've put into it, and I just want to say thank you for everything you've done. So I appreciate that. I want to say congratulations to the incumbents who were able to maintain their seats, and that's in Jeff and Kevin. And again, this will be my last full board meeting, but Jeff, we've been together for 8 and Kevin for 4, and I just want to thank you for everything that you've done, and I want to say congratulations to the new board members. We have Ron, and I think Monica's back there, right? I want to welcome you guys, and we'll see you next month. So you get 1 month with me, and I don't do much there at that meeting either. So you'll get 1 month with me. But I just want to say to my team, I'm not even going to go there with you guys and what you've done. Megan's sitting back there as well. I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys you've put up with me for 9 years. My wife said something funny over the weekend. I'm not even going to share it. I'll wait till later on to share it. It's about Lisa. I said, really? Really? You think that? You know? She said to me, no, it was really funny. We were driving in the car, and she said, are you going to get Lisa a tiara or a crown or something? Because she put up with you for 9 years. I go, what? I go, do you really feel that way? She was like, yeah. But to all of you, your crowns you will get for the service that you've done, and I appreciate everything that you've done. So that's my report, Mr. President.
Other public or board comments?
I'd like to speak.
John?
It is my last meeting, and I just wanted to add a couple things here real quick. I just want to say first, it's been an honor serving the residents of Crawford Central School District. And I would like to thank the staff, the teachers, the principals, and especially Lisa Pittner for all she does. And I think Crawford Central was blessed to have Dr. Washington as the superintendent, and I'm proud to say that I helped select him. I'm sure Dr. Geldin will do a great job as well. Lastly, it's easy to blame schools and teachers for our children's shortcomings, but sometimes I think we have to look in the mirror, and I'm going to share something. When I was at Conneaut School District, I hadn't been back from Iraq too long. I was in one of my first parent-teacher meetings, and the parent was saying that her son was a mess because of the school. And she said, you know, he talks back to me, he fights with his sister, he doesn't come home, he doesn't listen to what he's doing, and it's all your fault. It's all the teacher's fault. And I'm thinking that this kid's an angel in my class. Can't figure it out. So I think probably because I was a little, hadn't been back from Iraq too long, I couldn't keep my mouth shut, and I'm not very good at it anyways. I said, let me ask you a question. I said, every Friday I send a paper home, you can sign it, and your son gets 5 extra credit points for just so you know his grade. Have you ever signed one? She said, no. And I said, what is his grade in my class? She says, I don't know. And then I said, do you ever help him with his homework? She says, never. This is the one that got me in trouble. I said, how many days a week do you sit down and have dinner with your children? She says, I don't. So the principal took me by the arm. He said, you got to come out with me. And I went out in the hall with him. He said, you can't talk to her like that. And I said, well, wait a minute. You know, she's telling me that her son's a mess because of what we do in the classroom, but she has to take some responsibility. So I just say, parents take responsibility to educate your children at heart. This whole thing only works if we're a team, and I want to share that. All right? So that's how I want to end it, I guess.
Wonderful. I didn't prepare a message like John did, but I ditto everything you said. But it's been a wonderful opportunity for me to have served on this board for 10 years. I too was on the selection committee for Dr. Washington. Well, he wasn't a doctor then, he is now. But I learned so much, and I ditto everyone that works with him, have worked with him on his team. It's been my honor to serve in other capacities other than just the board. There's a lot of behind the scenes things that happen too. I think we have a great district here. We've done great things. And I look forward to hearing about more successes in the great work that the Crawford Central School Board will continue to do. Congratulations to the new Longhorns. And keep the movement going. Keep the momentum going, because there's some great things happening here. And I'm sorry that Jen's not here. I wanted her to know that she has advocates in the community. And if anytime anybody needs any support from Melissa Burnett, I'm here for you. Thank you.
Any others? Before adjournment, I have to announce that we have to have an executive session for potential litigation and personnel. Is there a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Melissa?
Second.
John? 5:54. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting is hereby adjourned.